Sara's going to be on good behavior
good
today.
behavior. Yeah, I got my wife in the audience today. Yes, Crystal.
This would mean we're going to get good boy off today. All right.
I was surprised. I was high-fiving. I was like, wait, I know.
I was like, who's that gorgeous girl that we're kissing? And I was like, oh, thank gosh. It's
Could you imagine if that wasn't Crystal? She would have given you the, no, he didn't.
Sheryl, you got some good news. And tell us, what is it?
Well, that's right, Natalie. I have an announcement to make, and no, I'm not pregnant. But I am giving birth to a stand-up tour.
What?
Kicking off this weekend in Chicago at the Chicago Improv. Yay! Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Okay. Thank you. Wow. It'll be me, Mike Washington, Kyle Irby. We're starting at the Chicago Improv this Friday and Saturday. Hope to see you all there. You want information on the tour? Go to thetalk.com.
Congratulations.
You are one busy lady. Look at that calendar. Oh, my gosh.
Well, there's only...
It's grown and sexy, okay? And don't call back on Monday and go to CBS and go, let me tell you what she did in Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess there's really only one thing to say is, she's back. You know, I'm so excited for this because I grew up watching you. I mean, you just, are one of the funniest people on the planet. So I can't wait to see this tour. I know you're about to rock it.
Is there Los Angeles here? I'm just looking on
Ontario Improv in March.
Oh, yeah, I'm there.
Yes, March 15th and 16th in Ontario.
Oh, I'm there.
Okay, we're coming. We're coming to see you.
You know, it's so funny, Sheryl. When I started this show, it was still COVID, and we didn't have a live audience. And so I started this show with you and, you know, with no one to react to. And then I remember that first time we had our live audience, and you started doing your thing, and I was like, oh, gosh, I forgot. Like, she's a comic. Like, you feed off of that energy, and it was so amazing to see because it had gone from nobody to then you had your audience back to play with, and it was so awesome. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
We're so happy for you guys.
Thank you, guys.
We're cheering you on all the way.
You kept it a real secret. I didn't know about it until right now. You really know how to keep
We're
a
really
secret.
trying to build the tour, and we look forward to coming to see all of our fans, daytime fans and nightclub fans.
I do have to ask then, you know, this is the investigative reporter in me doing the Natalie Morales here.
Okay, go for it, Osbourne.
Does this mean Paramount Plus is giving you a big special? I just had to put it out there. Everybody else has got a special. I'm thinking this might be the prelude to a special.
Okay, that's okay.
Maybe from your mouth to God's ears.
That's right. Thank you, Natalie.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, you ready for it? It's time for Top of the Talk. We want to start off the show today celebrating the life of a legend. Icon Chita Rivera died yesterday at the age of 91 in New York. Of course, she was a groundbreaker on Broadway. She was nominated for 10 Tonys. She won 2 before she was then given the Lifetime Achievement in Theater Tony in 2018. We all remember her for originating the iconic roles of Anita in West Side Story, Velma Kelly in Chicago, and the title role in The Kiss of the Spider Woman. She was the first Hispanic woman to receive the prestigious Kennedy Center Honors Award and also received And she received the Presidential Medal of Freedom there, as you see, from President Barack Obama in 2009. And I love this. Chita said once, she said, I love to laugh, I love the joy of life, and I love sharing it. And you could see that she did all of that. She had that joie de vivre in everything she did.
Oh my gosh, I mean, you know, there were so many beautiful posts yesterday on social media from Broadway friends of mine that had got to meet her or work with her. I never did, which is like, shoot, you know, as a Broadway dancer, she's the ghost, the legend. I mean, to originate You don't understand, you guys. When you're a Broadway, performer, dancer, actor, to originate a role is so awesome. It's such a special thing. And she got to originate Anita and Velma Kelly. I mean, those are two iconic roles that everybody knows, whether you know Broadway or not. You know, it was awesome to see all the people come out and share such beautiful things with her.
And I love just really quick, because Rita Moreno, of course, a good friend of hers, and she's been on our show many times, 92 years old, Rita Moreno. She played Anita and won the Oscar in the West Side Story, the film version. And she shared, of course, very similar background to Cheetah. And she said, over the years, we were sometimes mistaken for each other, which I always viewed as a badge of honor. She was the essence of Broadway. As I write this, I'm raising a glass to this remarkable woman and friend, Cheetah, amiga, salud. So here's, I think, what a lot of us are saying today. Amazing. I love that picture, too. All right, on to a lighter note and a video that caught our attention, and it begs the question, just how late is too late to return something? A shopper is going viral for returning a couch that she bought at Costco, get this, 2.5 years later. Yes, apparently Costco is known for having a very generous, maybe too generous return policy. So she loads up the couch into the truck, she drives it back to the store, and she returned it just because she didn't like it anymore. She didn't even have the receipt for it anymore. Is this okay or not okay? By the way, I'm just going to point out, she had kids in that time. She's lived on that couch. Yeah. Kids have done things on that couch.
She's done things on that couch. All sorts of nasty jeans sitting on there. This is downright trifling. Just trifling. Like, you just gonna abuse the system and mess it up for everyone? Like, come on. Like, just go buy a new couch or get rid of it and save up for another couch. But don't abuse the system. That's not what it was designed for.
Right.
Now, I have been on the border, but nothing like this. 2.5 years, that's ridiculous. Yeah. Now, I have been in a situation where I bought a TV from Costco, and like 3 weeks later, they came out with a brand new one that was bigger and better for the same price. I'm like, man, y'all should have told me before I bought this that this was going to be an upgrade. Y'all didn't tell me this was coming in 3 weeks.
Well, it was just 3 weeks later.
Yeah, 3 weeks later. Take it back. But 2.5 years?
Yeah.
Come on, dog. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's shocking. Honestly, it's shocking.
I don't think any of us would support that, right?
No.
I mean, that's just crazy.
I could see Jaret doing that practice.
Hold on a second. I returned a couch, actually a futon. I returned a futon once, but I had it for 2 years. Just 2.
That's right. And that's easier to return.
Yeah, that's under 2.5 years.
I'm not stains on it.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm not a monster. Okay, chill.
I think this is like when the crazy thing is that she was very proud of herself when she posted this video. Yeah. Like, look at me. Look at me. I'm taking my couch back, and she's like, I'm putting my lip gloss on. I'm a little bit, I'm not sure what to think of this, returning this. I'm like, you're going to get all these comments, and sure enough, she did,
Yeah, and here's the takeaway. I hope anyone who witnessed that and saw that, please don't try to replicate that, because she was kind of giving like a tutorial, because you're going to shut down the system that was meant for good, you know what I mean? Like, and Costco, they've been very generous in that area.
By the way, when it was in the back of that truck, I'm sure I'm like everybody else, I was looking for stains, and I'm pretty sure I saw a pretty big one there. I was like, there's one right there.
There had to be stains. No one has a couch for 2.5 years and doesn't have stains, especially if you have a toddler.
That's where I wish Sheryl was the manager of a large box store.
You ain't getting no money back. I don't care what the rules say. You're not getting any money back. If it had been me, she wasn't getting no money back, but she would get pizza and hot dogs and rotisserie chicken for the rest of her life. That's right.
All right. Here's an interesting one. You've heard of wedding registries, but what about divorce registries? Yeah? Okay, somebody's down with this. Okay, some are you into this, though? Apparently there is a new trend. People are separating. When they separate, they're putting together a divorce registry so that their friends and family can buy them all the items they need after their divorce. I mean, you need new pots and pans, right? The husband took all the pots and pans. What do you think of a divorce registry, Sheryl?
I'm not giving you nothing because I told you not to get married in the first place. Y'all not ready. And you did it anyway. I'm not giving you nothing. No, I don't agree. I don't agree. A divorce registry.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. The vows say till death do us part. Brother, you first, because I'm not divorced.
Okay, Sheryl. Okay, Sheryl.
And you'll hear this same joke this weekend.
Yeah. The great thing is, you'll have all this great material. You'll go there, like, did you hear about the lady at Costco?
Woman with the registry. Let me tell you.
We're going to give you some good material.
If, God forbid, I get divorced, honey, please don't get any ideas. I love you. But I want a gift card for therapy. That's what I want, because there's going to be like a lot of like
that's not something you put on a registry, but that's a good one.
That actually would be. What would be good?
I think a divorce party is fine.
Yes,
you know, I've heard of people doing this.
Maybe a gym membership because you want to get back in shape because you're back on the streets.
Or like a dating app membership or something.
Maybe a gift card for some like injectables to like look hot, you know?
Yes.
See?
You want a new face, Jaret, to go along with the new body?
Makeover?
Jerry, what's wrong with you, bro?
I'm just saying.
It's the new Jerry O'Connell.
Gosh forbid if it happens, those are the things that I would want, Akbar.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Yeah, okay.
All right. And a reminder, tomorrow is our last day to post your touchdown dance on Instagram. Follow and tag at the Talk CBS Instagram account using the hashtag #TheTalkTouchdownDance. Get this, guys, it's a chance to win 2 free tickets to Super Bowl 58 and to stay at a Vegas hotel. All you have to do is post a really cool touchdown dance. Now, this getaway retails for over $22,000. Full details for entry are in our Instagram pinned post. We will announce the winner very soon. Stick around. Still much more of the Talk when we come right back. Welcome back. Shaquille O'Neal explained on his podcast, The Big Podcast with Shaq, why he has never, ever, and will never, ever open up to women. He said, because once you do and something goes down, that person you confided in is then going to throw it right back in your face. Have you ever been afraid to be vulnerable because it could be used against you? Amanda, you want to start this one?
I mean, well, listen, guys, gosh, I've been in this dating world now for 2.5 years. And it is like, God help me. It's not
we are praying for you,
at all. And you know what I found is that it's really hard because I am typically a very vulnerable, trustworthy person. So like, I am fine. I mean, you know, I am fine, like opening up, usually crying. I'm completely like vulnerable in that way. However, I don't know if they use it against me, but what has been happening is that like, I just realized, no, like I have to put up now all these walls because I end up getting hurt. And it really, thank you. And it really, it's really disheartening because you end up like dating and you're just kind of like, this isn't who I am.
Right.
But you can't be who you are because you know in a month or 2 or 3, they're just going to hurt you. Yeah. And so you really have to be.
I'm going to give you a hug.
There you go.
So there's that. Don't worry, Amanda. You be you.
No, that's the thing. I can't be me. I can't be me. I don't know. What do you think, Ak?
You know, I think this is interesting, hearing this from Shaq, who's 7'2", 350-plus pounds.
Huge.
Sorry, Shaq, for putting your weight out there. But this is a big dude. But I think when you think of Shaq, you think about his NBA greatness. You think about the kind-hearted dude. You think about the NBA great. But I think a lot of men go through this where it is hard for them to share their vulnerability in knowing that it could be used against them. And the fact that society kind of tells you that, you know, like, who wants to hear a grown man cry, right? And so, you know, you go through your relationship and you end up becoming a different person. You show one side because you want to protect yourself, and you're protecting yourself from a double hurt, right? You share your vulnerability and your pain, and then it comes back to you. So that's kind of like a double, like, I did that, and then it came back on me. So you're trying to avoid the double hurt. So, and I know a lot of my boys, you know, they've mentioned this kind of stuff to me.
But wouldn't that suggest that you're not with the right person to be vulnerable with? If somebody's using that against you, then they're not the right person.
I wouldn't say that. You know, I wouldn't say that they're necessarily not the right person, because I do believe people can grow and learn. Yeah. They just may not be developed in that area and may need to. And I think that's the hard part, is communicating, like, hey, here's an area where you need growth in because it's hurting me.
That means it's not the right time and the right person. Yes. If I'm with a man, because listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah. One thing I got the baddest pillow talk game in the world. A man can be vulnerable with me, but I'm not the type of woman that want to use it against you. I don't want to use it against. Now, if you pop off at the mouth, I might slice you with a couple of things, but I don't want to use it against you. I don't want to. I want a man to trust me. I want a man to trust me, where he can be vulnerable.
You also don't know. Sorry, Natalie, to cut you off, but you also don't know that until you open up. Like, you can't just go. You can't be in a year relationship and still be.
I think that's what Shaq was saying, because I think there's probably times in his previous relationships where he might have opened up, and he was scarred enough from it to go, you know what, I'm shutting this thing down.
No,
I'm never.
Well, he was married for 9 years, so at
somebody hurt him.
To your point, you won't know that until you actually experience it.
You and I are going on a dating journey together. Remember that? We're going on a dating journey together. But there's a don't open up too early with too much stuff.
Yeah,
you got to pace it. Don't tell him everything. He don't need to know, so he can't use it against you.
She's
preaching.
And if he does use it against you, show me where he is. He gonna get his ass whooped.
Coming up next, we gotta take a break, but the always hilarious Mike Epps is here. We'll be right back.
Is one of the funniest and busiest guys in the game. His new Netflix special comes out next month. Season 5 of The Upshaws is out in April, and his hilarious new movie, The Underdogs, is out now on Prime Video. Take a look.
I'm one of your real homies. I'm one of the day ones. I'm first, third grade, fourth grade, food stamps, juvie. Man, here, let me put my phone number in there. I'm gonna put my grandmother's number where I wash clothes at on the weekend. Man, God work in mysterious ways, boy. I'm telling you, man, I've been thinking about you. I'm so glad you're back here in the LBC, but not on no pooper scoop.
Tara told you too?
Yeah. The whole hood know you picking up.
Give it up for my friend Mike Epps.
And everything. What is your initial reaction to Sheryl getting back out on the road?
Man, let me tell you something. Sheryl Underwood is a legend in the comedy game. If y'all knew what I knew about Sheryl, let me tell you something. She deserves everything she has. Me and Sheryl Underwood used to do shows, what, $75?
Yeah, so did. Split it up, go get some chicken wings.
All jokes aside.
That's right. And you took me on tour with you. You were one of the few comics that would take me on tour with you.
That.
And you really taught me a lot about the game. And I want to tell the world, you are an amazing actor.
Thank you.
Not just comedy, but drama as well.
Thank you.
Amazing actor. And the baddest comic out in the game.
Oh, man. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mr. Epps, let's talk about why you are here. Underdogs. It's hilarious. It is a modern-day Bad News Bear. It is really...
Yeah.
You continue to wow all of. Tell us everything about Underdogs.
Well, you know what? The Underdogs, man, is a movie about inner city kids. It's about our kids. It's about your kids, man. And Snoop Dogg did such a great job leading this film. You know, this is Snoop Dogg's real life.
Yeah.
Love that.
You know, I'm here to contest that. I seen this man I really witnessed this guy in real life with these kids in this football league. So this movie was really a coming to Jesus for football, for the football league for kids, parents. Had so many great messages in it, man, and it's heartfelt, you know. And like you said, it reminds you of our old Bad News Bears.
Yeah. The kids in this movie, they steal the show, though.
They do.
The mouths on them, though. Wow.
Oh, this little joke
Did they
was
have any
cursing.
problems cursing? Yeah.
Did
Did they have any issues cursing, or were they just like, freedom? I'm doing it I'm getting paid to curse.
Well, they was. And one of the little kids walked up. He was like, "Hey, what's up?" I said, "Hey, wait a minute." I said, "The camera ain't on, and you're not allowed to walk up to me and curse in front of me like that."
That's right.
He said, "You got a cigarette?" I said, "No, I don't smoke cigarettes." You know what I mean? So, but you know what? That's you know, we got to be truthful about our kids, man. Our kids they're human, man. We all growed up trying to learn what life is about. We have to all learn what's the right thing to say, what's the wrong thing to say. And that's what this movie's about, man. We didn't want to sugarcoat it. We wanted to show people this is what kids do.
That's right.
You know, when your parents are not around, they're using words they're not supposed to use. And,
That's right.
you know.
Right.
But did you ever get in trouble for cursing at home? No.
Did I get in trouble?
Did you?
Oh man, I'm the king of curse words. You know.
Listen.
But my brother Tommy, he was an artist. He could draw really, really well, paint, and you know, I didn't really have a gift, but doing what I'm doing,
Right.
cursing. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So I wrote all these curse words on a piece of paper, and I was going around showing the kids. I'm like, look at this, and I was showing. My mother took the paper and taped it on the front door.
Oh, man.
And everybody that came over, all the adults and kids, my mother said, look what Michael did. He wrote all of these, and it made me feel so bad. I was crying. She said, yeah, this is what he does right here.
Publicly shamed you.
Yeah.
I have to ask, I noticed that your character had some facial tattoo stuff happening.
It said king, right?
Tell us about, like, how did it feel having a facial tattoo? I mean...
Well, you know what, man? You know, the thing about film and television, we get a chance. I've been in the business for 30 years, and I played so many different roles.
And iconic roles.
Yeah. And there's nothing in the world like playing a character that you know you can snap out of after the movie's over.
Yes.
And it's cool. You know, you get to do different arts, and, you know, so it was fun tapping into this character right here.
Yeah.
You're great in it.
Appreciate it.
Well, stick around. We have more with Mike Epps when we come right back.
We're back with Mike Epps, star of The Underdog. Okay. Mike, you're from Indianapolis, and you and your wife, Kyra, have been renovating old houses in the neighborhood you grew up in. How did this start? Why did you want to do it?
Well, you know, maybe, you know, when I first got into business, you know, I always said to myself, I said, you know, being in Hollywood, being in show business, you know, it could be a fickle place. And I always wanted a home base. I always said to myself, you know, no matter what happened, no matter where I go, I can always run back to home. So at the time, you know, I didn't have none of the houses that I grew up in. My grandmother's house was the last house that we had as a family. And, you know, we lost it over time, you know, through generation. And I told my mother, my grandmother, I said, man, if I ever get a hold of some money, I'm going to go back and buy every house that we lost and got kicked out of, you know. So
cool.
You know, you know you can't do nothing on this. As a man, you can't do nothing on this earth without a woman's touch.
Amen.
You know, so. I had to go grab my wife and say, you know, let's make this complete. Let's make this all the way.
Yeah.
So my wife came in with her designs, you know, and she did such a great job, man, of making these houses modern. That's a picture, actually a picture of my grandmother's house.
Oh, wow.
That was built in like in the 1400s. I mean, it was.
Wow.
I don't know the real number on there, but you know, don't give me the line. Yeah, it might have been. Yeah.
That's the 1400s. That house got good bones.
Yeah, 1400. Yeah. That was medieval. That was in the medieval days right there. But you know, I'm exaggerating a little bit on there. But we got a chance to build the houses up, man. And these neighborhoods are gentrified neighborhoods now.
Yeah.
That's right.
So now these neighborhoods are, people are moving in these neighborhoods. We got a doctor that live across the street from us named Miss Marissa. We got a pediatrician that lives next door. And this neighborhood was really a bad neighborhood when I was coming up. And I tell some of the neighbors about this neighborhood, they like, no. I said, yeah, this neighborhood was... That porch you standing on, that was a drive-by was on that porch right there.
This porch? No. This porch? This porch? This porch? Oh my God. That's impossible, Mr. Epps.
One lady found some food stamps. She was like, what is this right here?
Mr. Epps, I have a question. We found these. What is this, Mr. Epps?
I said, don't worry about it, ma'am. Don't worry about it.
Mr. Epps, what does EBT stand for?
Mike, I got to congratulate you and your lovely wife, though, because since you were last here, you've had a little baby boy. You have a lot of girls. You got little Mike Jr. now.
Look at him.
I mean, look at that face.
Look at him.
Uh-oh. He's got attitude. I can tell already.
Yeah.
He's got your little necklace already. Is he most like you? Do you see him coming up like you?
You know what? They keep trying to say that he's like me. You know,
Yeah.
they keep trying to put that on me.
Yeah.
But you know what? I was really blessed to have a son at this age. See what I'm saying? Because I'm 50. I'm 54 now.
You look great.
You're young.
And you know what? I appreciate it. I got 7 daughters.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I had 7 daughters, and I used to always ask God. I said, God, what did I do? Did I do something wrong?
Mr. Epps, we love you. You are a legend. Truly, we're starstruck. Thank you so much. Underdogs is streaming right now on Prime Video. Up next from Netflix's new hit series, Griselda, the very, very talented and very handsome Alberto Guerra.
All right, our next guest stars opposite Sofia Vergara in the gritty and critically acclaimed new series Griselda, which is #1 on Netflix worldwide. Take a look.
Querido, yo sé perfectamente lo que es tener sangre en las manos.
Ah, sí. La primera vez que yo maté a un hombre por plata, yo tenía 14 años, Griselda. Y durante muchos años, lo único que sabía era lo que se sentía tener sangre en las manos.
¿Sabes qué se supone que yo tengo que hacer? Quedarme parada aquí, esperando a que me quiten todo.
Yo lo único que quiero es que vos tengas bien claro lo que te va a costar esta decisión.
He's a bad man. Please welcome Alberto Guerra.
So we have two.
Go ahead, get it up. Get it up. Get it up.
All right. We do have to interview him, ladies. Two huge congratulations. First of all, this is your first American talk show appearance.
It is. And I'm really nervous right now, so I hope you forgive me for my nervousness.
And then also that Griselda is #1 on Netflix.
It is. Thank you.
This is huge. I mean, you've been a part of amazing, shows and things over your career. But what is it about this show? Do you think that's making it so, so watched, so loved?
This has been like a different level, like a whole new level. I think probably Sophia has something to do with it, But I also think that this show, director Andy Bice, he took it like, he did such a well-crafted show. He took very specific details and stuff, and it's so well done. I love the show. It's not because I'm in it, but I think it's really, really good.
Yeah, and it's a lot, because sometimes you can show a little bit of favoritism because you're in it, but this is a really, really good show. I mean, break it down for those who don't know. Break it down what Griselda is all about.
Okay, Griselda is about Griselda Blanco, who's played by Sofia Vergara. She's a woman that she flees Colombia, trying to find, better opportunities. She had a miserable life in Colombia, and the only thing that she knows how to do is sell cocaine. This was the 70s. Don't worry. It was a different time. And then she moves to the States, and it's basically her journey towards becoming what she hates the most, basically.
Yeah,
a ruthless woman.
Yeah, and you talk about the ruthlessness in this. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of illegal substance and violence in this show, but man, I didn't realize, you talked about it was the 70s. There was a lot of cigarettes in this movie.
Yeah, there was.
In this show, in the series. I mean, did you have to smoke a lot of them, and were they real?
We did. There was a little bit of smoking, I mean, I knew there was going to be illegal substances, of course, in the show. That's what it's all about. But the cigarette parts, there was a lot of cigarettes, fake ones, obviously. I think they were lettuce, and I couldn't have a salad.
Lettuce?
I couldn't have like a salad.
Well, hold on. What type of lettuce?
Over here. Just regular lettuce.
Regular. Okay.
I can't remember now.
Okay. You talking about green stuff. I didn't know what you were talking about.
I hope so.
All right.
Well,
but yeah, there was a lot of smoking.
Yeah.
Well, and the internet is going bonkers over you now. I mean, you are a hot commodity. Not to make you even more nervous, but everybody's talking about it, and we have some examples here. So let's see. Here we go. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Green
that was
flag.
just diarrhea from Griselda. That's a green flag.
says-
No, he's not.
Can get it in any lifetime.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
boy.
now, listen, ladies, he's been happily married for 10 years. How are you and your wife handling all this attention?
Well, I mean, there she is.
You gotta put your shirt back on. My wife over here clapping, man. She's in the audience. Put your shirt back on.
No, I need your workout routine, by the way, for the next role. No, I mean, this is all taken by surprise, and we're having a lot of fun with the media comments and stuff like that. But yeah, I do feel sexy. I feel sexy for her. She's been with me for 10 years now.
I gotta ask you something real quick. You're Cuban, but you have to get into a Colombian accent. How difficult was that to change and switch up the dialect?
It wasn't that hard to get from Cuban to Colombia because, we both have Caribbean, and so we speak a little bit alike. But as an actor, you get really nervous, The same thing that is happening to me right now, speaking in English, it happened on the set, because you're thinking a little bit way too much about your pronunciation and stuff like that. Yeah. But I got a lot of help from Sofia, for started, and Christian Tapan, who's another magnificent Colombian actor on the show. He helped me a lot, and so we tried to. And Andy Bice, the director, he was like, "I need you to forget about all of that, and I need you to just perform and do your thing, do what you live."
Alberto, you're amazing in this show. Everybody go watch it. Thank you so much for being here. Griselda is available on Netflix, and we'll be right back.
It is time for today's must-have giveaway.
Badari is sexy, seamless, and sweat-wicking underwear. Use the code TheTalk at Wear Badari online and receive 20% off your first order. And guess what? Everybody in today's studio audience is going home with a $100 Badari gift card so you can enjoy their amazing underwear. But that's not all. Jerry, tell them about their next surprise.
Sax underwear has been described as life-changing thanks to its proprietary ballpark pouch technology that keeps guys cradled, chafe-free, and comfortable. Guess what? Everyone in today's studio audience is going home with a $100 Sax underwear gift card, and you can enjoy their cool underwear. For your chance to win these amazing giveaways at home, go to the Talk's Facebook page.
Well, tomorrow we got a brand new episode of The Talk with Matt Walsh joining us and Dr. Hadaya Nicole Green. You don't want to miss us. Join us right here on The